Hello YouTube, RedAtMath here, and welcome back to Overfall, where we have got some boss fighting to do. And as we load in, I kind of immediately want to get my bearings, and then we want to be heading towards our last stand. Now, okay, so this is a unique island. Has this been here the whole time? Have I been like swinging back and forth in front of it? I don't remember seeing it before, but having arrived at the island of the Citadel, Everguards go about their daily business of training and preparation. In the corner of the docks, you hear muttered rumors of the Vorn invasion. A dock patrol of Everguards checks you over and allows you through the Citadel. Okay, I was expecting a little bit more of a fight, but I will proceed to the Citadel Bridge. Everguards sentries stand guard on the bridge to the Citadel Keep. Below you, soldier and merchant alike go about their business. You feel a thrill of excitement and anticipation of completing your quest. You may proceed, heroes. I'm a little worried. Okay, is that like a horned guy on the door? That's what it looks like. All right, enter the Citadel. The throne room is as you remember it, vast and imposing. The Ever-King stands before you, unchanged by time and war. Greetings, heroes. I have waited many years for you. You have shown great bravery in your quest. Immortality shall be your reward. That is a sick mask. It's got the whole, like, I can see into space and time in your soul thing going on. A little handy-dandy orb with a handy-dandy orb holder. And whatever these things are. Alright, so the disc that we stole from the Vorn, I don't know why we didn't give it to him sooner, but here we go. As you are about to give the disc to your king, an old man clad in rags suddenly teleports into the throne room. You know it couldn't be that easy. He seems vaguely familiar to you, though you're not sure why. Wait, before you do this, you should know the truth about your Ever-King. Listen up.
I had a student once, brilliant but arrogant in equal measure. Corrupted by his lust for power, he cast a long forbidden spell opening a portal to another dimension. The rift torn in the weave of reality brought catastrophe to our realms. His sentence was death, but in my compassion I exiled him instead, banished him beyond the portal. He washed up on the shores of an alien world alone. In the passing years, he grew both in stature and in evil, becoming the tyrant you know as the Ever-King. The disc is what binds him to your realm. That is why he desires it. With the disc destroyed, there will be nothing left to prevent him from meddling with time and space, shaping worlds to his whim, even if it means destroying them. I will send you back to the very beginning. Prepare yourself. Embrace the true history of your world. Only then can you stop the Ever-King.
Huh. So we've been working for a tyrant this whole time? I feel bamboozled. Downright betrayed. And there was no boss fight. Okay. The world turns and turns and returns to where it had begun, but something is different this time. And unlocks the Ice Maiden, the Warlord class. That sounds pretty exciting. And a new skill unlock, the Circle of Grace. I wonder, is that, it doesn't say which class it's for, but I guess we'll have to poke around just a little bit. Let's go ahead and pop back into our main menu. And that's it. That's the conclusion. Except it's not. I do happen to know that that's the end the first time you get to the end. The second time and all times after that, there is, in fact, a boss fight. Interesting. All right, if we go ahead and pop into new game, there's a couple of things I want to check out here. Utility skills? Yeah. Circle of Grace applies defiance and concentration 50% of the time. I mean, I think is in order. I don't actually remember off the top of my head what defiance does, and that may be why I'm not caring so much. Let's actually defiance and concentration. All right, give me just a moment here, and I hate to normally do this, but Overfall defiance. Let me. No. Overfall wiki defiance. Oh no. Unlocks. Let's see if this can give it to us. Cleric unlock. Oh, it just tells us how to get defiance, but does not tell us what defiance would do. Heroes. No, doesn't say there either. Okay. Well, I guess I will just go on not knowing what defiance does for now. All right, let's get back into our game. That may have frozen it for a while for you guys. Sorry about that. But we also got the Warlord, heir to the guild. He is noble and renowned. He is a noble and renowned hero with seemingly boundless wisdom and tactfully logical problem-solving abilities. He has played an important role in the diplomacy of his father's guild before he decided to step down and embark on his own quest. Now you'll notice, which I actually had not previously noticed, the abilities of each of the classes is highlighted here in their description. So like the fighter has intimidation, strength, and survival. The wizard had alchemist, logical, fire and cold. The warlord, wisdom, logical, diplomacy. And the cleric had diplomacy, wisdom, and spiritual. Wisdom and logical. So maybe the warlord, well, that seems weird. The warlord replaces the cleric in your party? I wonder. Let's see about trading him out. Whoa. I mean, I can't say no to that beard. That's pretty awesome. Let's see what the warlord can do here. Single weapon. I don't think I have any other weapons unlocked yet, right? Like, yeah. Maybe else like would be maybe the fighter? Nope, still just the one. Okay. So the warlord has the Bagather, smash, 4 damage, plus trauma 50% of the time, target only, and range of 1, no cooldown. Blow deals 4 damage, pushes foes 2 hexes away, applies weakness if the target has trauma, and has a radius of in front of, so he gets like a little arky swing thing going on there. Seismic Slam deals 5 damage, applies crippled on a critical hit. Radius is Pierce up. Huh. I don't know what Pierce up would be. Presumably it goes through the enemy, or maybe it hits a square and then like always hits the square above it. Like that's what Pierce up would do. Also our movement ability is Rallying Run. Runs and heals adjacent allies on each step by 1. Maybe he does actually replace the cleric in your party. He's also got Encourage, which applies Fury, Precision, and Concentration. Target ally, target only, range 5. Anthem, which applies Reduction onto allies. Radius is Nearby. That's not quite the same as Adjacent. Range is 1, cooldown is 2, target personal. I don't know how nearby is, to be perfectly honest. Piercing Howl applies blind and bone pour to foes. Radius is adjacent. And his trinkets, Horn of Skull, increase critical chance of allies and adjacent hexes by 10%. Essence of Life, whenever they miss. Yeah, okay, these are things we had already had on us. But I believe the Horn of Skull is new. That seems likely. You will also notice, as there have been several updates since the last time I started a new game, there is now an easy, normal, and hard mode. And I actually think that's kind of cool. Food restores 4 HP. 1 unlock is rewarded upon completing the main quest. Less born on born ships, the in-game score is halved. Food restores 2 HP. 2 unlocks are rewarded upon completing the main quest. And hard, food restores 1 HP. 3 unlocks rewarded. 25% increase in enemy accuracy, defense, and critical stats. But your in-game score is doubled. That's not a bad trade-off. I like that not a lot has changed. I'm kind of a fan of difficulty sliders that are easy to comprehend. So if there's just a mechanic or two that can be changed, I'm pretty okay with that. I do actually find food was getting kind of hard to come by in the late game. We had to take a few breaks just to go buy as much food as we could, but we had plenty of cash on us. We ended the game with 20, but it just meant we would have had to gone back to an inn if we wanted to get any more food to heal up at all. Our characters were just barely under max HP. Huh. Maybe, I might try like a real close range battle this next time, Bogart and Renard, with the idea that I see without ranged attacks, because we were real reliant on ranged attacks, so especially with the wizard in our party the last time. And I wonder if it's doable to have to get up close and personal. Also, oh, fancy. It tells us right here. Okay, that's a super cool menu that didn't used to be there. Let's get back over here. Defiance and concentration. Defiance cannot be affected by vulnerable days, chilled, mortal wounds. Weakness stacks by round, and concentration doubles proc rate. Okay. Defiance is not bad. Days, chilled, mortal wounds, and weakness. Okay. Okay. There are some interesting abilities that I've never even seen. Vulnerability? Rewind? Huh. I think I've seen most of the negative ones, though. Okay, I think these are both some like excellent additions as far as UI elements are concerned. That's actually really great on the screen. That awkward moment earlier when I went off to Google and you guys yelled at me. Yeah, that's probably why. Okay, health is 28, so he's a little bit stockier than she is. But if we compare him to the fighter, 28. Ooh, his crit chance is way lower. He's a little bit faster, both in overall speed and in initiative order. Accuracy is a little bit lower. Defense is a little bit greater. Okay. Interesting. Sort of a cross, then, I feel like. I mean, the only healing ability he has is his movement. Perhaps he unlocks other things later, though, that would allow him to do even more. Alright, alright. Did I see any other unlocks during all that? No, the wizard didn't get anything more. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I am spending plenty of time just sort of poking around on the starting screen. I don't think I actually want to start a new run in this episode, just to provide a little bit of closure here and start fresh in the next episode so that we can actually get some decent progress made in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, maybe a little bit of a shorter episode, maybe a little bit of an anticlimactic episode. I suppose that will depend on your opinion, but either way, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, feel free to subscribe. There's more on the channel every day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.